What if the biggest lie you believed about yourself isn't just a belief, it's an identity? Now, I'm not here to preach to you. I'm here because I've been there. I carried a belief for most of my life that I wasn't smart. I didn't think I could learn, and it wasn't just a thought. It was who I believed I was. It started when I failed grade 4. The kids around me moved on, while I stayed behind, feeling like something was broken in me. And then the teacher would always say, "He just doesn't try hard enough." And that phrase stuck. It felt like the world had confirmed what I already feared, that I wasn't enough. But then I started to carry that belief like a shield. It became my excuse for everything. Didn't do well in school? Well, I'm not smart enough anyways. I avoided trying something new. Why bother? I'll just fail. I told myself these things so many times that they became the truth that I lived by. And then the worst part, I wasn't just avoiding failure, I was avoiding life. Opportunities would come and I would turn them away because I already decided I wasn't capable. This belief was no longer a thought, it became an identity. But then at 18, something shifted. I became aware for the first time. I caught myself in the act thinking, I'm dumb. In that moment, I paused and asked, what if that's not true? What if I've been lying to myself this whole time? Awareness gives you power. It gives you a choice. And then I realized this is a story I had been telling myself, a story I could change. But then after I knew it was a lie, that voice didn't vanish. It would creep back in during quiet moments. What if you really can't do it? It was like my old identity didn't want me to let go. And then I did something radical. I started talking back to it. When that voice said, you're not smart, I'd say, I'm learning every day. When it said, you can't, I'd say, I can. It felt ridiculous at first. I won't lie. Changing the way I spoke to myself felt like I was pretending. But then something unexpected happened. I started believing it. I picked up books I never thought I would ever dare to touch. I read them front to back. I understood them. I started setting small goals and achieving them. My thoughts were no longer chaining me to failure. They were guiding me toward a different life. And then I realized the power wasn't in being smart or talented. It was in choosing what I believed. The moment I decided to rewrite the story, the direction of my life changed. But let me be clear, it wasn't easy. Those old beliefs still tried to pull me back. And some days, they still do. But here's the truth. You are not your beliefs. You are the thinker of those beliefs. And that moment you become aware of that, you have a choice. You can keep repeating the lies or you can rewrite the story. Now I want to ask you something. What's the story you've been telling yourself? What belief have you carried so long that it feels like it's just who you are? And what would happen if you decided to let go? Because I'm here to tell you this. You're not stuck. You're not broken. You're not doomed to live the lies you believe. You have the power to rewrite your story. And when you do, everything changes. The next chapter of your life is waiting. The question is, are you ready to pick up the pen and start writing?